few minutes ago, John Neville took this same drive. Sitting next to him, his missing teenage daughter, Bethany, found at last, safe and well.
In Australia, a person goes missing every 15 minutes, and in an instant, the lives of those families are changed forever. As a journalist, you share their pain as you tell their story. But occasionally on days like today, you get to share their joy.
It's an incredible feeling knowing that the teenager everyone has been worried about is behind that door.
Oh, hello, Sandra.
Hi, John. Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's been 4 months since Bethany first disappeared. She left home to go to school, but caught the train to Sydney's Central Station instead. Then she simply vanished.
Excuse me, mate. With the police.
John never gave up. He spent many nights on the streets of Sydney looking for his daughter.
Just wondering if you've seen this girl.
Then, a final appeal on wanted led to a breakthrough for police.
My daughter.
John finally got the call he'd been waiting for.
Bethany, Sandra.
And there she is.
It's lovely to meet you.
14-year-old Bethany Neville.
Wow, finally you're home.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, you look well, which is a huge relief.
thank you.
You feel good?
Yeah,
So nice to see your dad.
yeah,
Have you had a nice little time with him?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you look
It's been
happy.
great, yeah. Reconnecting. She's my old best.
Gosh, Bethany, 3 to 4 months is a long time for a 13, just turned 14-year-old to be away. How did you survive?
I don't know, just made sure, I was looked after and everything, so it was alright.
So walk us back through the day you decided to leave.
I wasn't the best, I just couldn't do it anymore. Like, me and my mum had a fight the night before. I couldn't handle people being mean to me at school, and just felt like no one cared about me and everything, so I was just like, don't want to do this anymore.
Were you scared?
Very.
Was there any time in that 4 months that you thought you should ring your parents?
I did think about it quite a bit, but I just thought, just for now, because I still wasn't feeling better. I did plan to come home though, just once everything felt alright in my head.
Am I right in saying that you had to play cat and mouse with the police for a few months there?
Basically.
What was that like?
Very scary. Whenever the police were very close, I was like, oh God, just have to hide, or just have to, just for now. Yeah, I feel bad and everything for being such a nuisance and everything, but just didn't want to go home yet, couldn't do it.
Did you ever think something terrible could happen?
Well, for the first month, I was like, something could happen. But then once I went with Josh, I was like, I think I'll be fine. I'm safe here. He'll look after me and I trust him very much.
So for the last few months you were staying with your friend Josh. Did your parents know about him before you left?
My mum had heard about him and met him once. My dad knew about him and everything and met him quite a few times, and Dad was like, yeah, knew Josh quite well.
Some people would think being 14 is a bit young to be in a relationship. What would you say to them?
Well, we're just friends, so I think it's all right. My dad's all right with it and everything.
A lot of people have been really worried about you. When did you find out in the 4 months that so many people cared about you? And how did it make you feel?
More scared, because it was like more people knew about me then, so more people could report me to the police and stuff. But it kind of made me happy in the sense that people care. Even strangers I've never even met before.
Bethany may be reunited with her dad, but there's a lot of talking to do. It's one emotional step at a time.
What was it like at that moment, the first time you turned the doorknob and went into the room and saw Bethany?
I opened the door and I seen Beth sitting there, and you could tell she was crying, and the first thing I did was just hug her, you know, and I broke into tears myself. So I think it was just overwhelming sense of relief, in essence, that we'd reconnected at last, you know, after so long. I wouldn't wish it on anyone that they'd go through this, you know.
What are you looking forward to doing together?
Oh, starting a new life, really, you know. Looking at schools in the area and just starting a new life for Beth and making sure that she's happy in her new life and being positive about things, you know.
Is there something you'd like to say to parents out there who may have a teenager like you who feels frustrated and alone?
Just be there for them. Like, even if they're like a teenager who's like doesn't want to talk to their parents because that's not cool or something, just be there for them, and just if they're upset or stuff, just try and help them the best you can.